Hello, Clover. And hello, Miss Kathleen.
Hi, Allie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day, and I've been thinking about hiking because I love to hike this time of year when all the leaves are changing colors. And I found this really nice book called Hiking Day. And the story was written by Anne Rockwell, and her daughter, Lizzy Rockwell, did the drawings. I think that's so nice. I would love to write a book and have my daughter do the drawings. Hiking Day by Anne Rockwell. Let's see what happens on hiking day for this family. Hiking day. Oh, who's that? I think it's a chipmunk. I wonder if they saw that chipmunk in the woods when they were hiking. And the story was written for someone named Ayla Akimi. Let's find out. Today, my mother, my father, and I are going to climb Hickory Hill. That's the mountain I can see out my window. It looks like a mountain to me, but everyone calls it Hickory Hill. And there she is. She's looking out of her window at Hickory Hill. She's going to go on a hike. I put on sturdy sneakers, I find my floppy hat, and I fill my water bottle. Looks like Dad is putting some stuff in a backpack, and Mom's getting her sneakers on. The ride from our house to Hickory Hill takes about 20 minutes. As we drive, I see fewer and fewer houses and more tall trees. So they're driving to go out to find a place to hike. These are pine trees that they're seeing, and look at it's fall, so the trees are turning colors. As soon as we park the car, we check the map to see which trail to follow. Trails are like paths cut through the woods. We choose the red one because it's my favorite color. So they're going to take this trail, the red trail. This trail goes up, and there's the summit. Look out. Wow, that's going to be so beautiful. They're not going to take the blue trail or the green trail, not this time. Maybe another time. The minute we step onto the trail, we are surrounded by tall trees. We can't even see the sky. The ground is covered with leaves and ferns. It looks like the inside of my mother's terrarium. It is so quiet. I can hear my sneakers crunching the leaves on the ground. Look, it's fall. All the trees are changing colors, beautiful colors. I love hiking in the fall. As we climb higher up Hickory Hill, a fat toad leaps out in front of us. "Reeby, Reeby," he says. I kneel down to look at him. His colors match the floor of the woods and the tree bark. I wonder why he matches the woods colors and the tree bark colors. I wonder why. "Hey," says my father, "where is the red trail marker?" "Uh-oh," Mom says, "where can it be?" Are we lost, I wonder? We look at all the tree trunks around us, and then we notice a prickly porcupine. That's hard to say. A prickly porcupine slowly climbing a tree. As she moves up the trunk, I can see the red marker. "I found it," I cry. That tells them where the red trail goes. They have to watch for red markers to stay on the trail. We begin hiking again. I hear a loud tap, 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 tap. It sounds like someone is using a hammer. A little chipmunk puts a hickory nut in her mouth and scurries through the leaves. Getting ready for winter, my father says. Oh, look who's doing the tapping. It's a red-headed woodpecker. I love red-headed woodpeckers. My puppy dog Clover wants to hear this story too. Clover, you cannot hear this story right now, baby. You have to sit down. You sit down. You sit down.
Good girl.
You know what I said? I said chipmunk. She likes chipmunks. That's what she thought.
Good girl.
Oh, the tap, 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 tap gets louder. My mother points up and I see a woodpecker making a hole in the tree. He's looking for insects hiding inside, she tells me. He uses his beak to make the hole bigger and bigger and find good things to eat inside the tree. Bugs? Yuck, say Dad and I. We see some yellow mushrooms and red berries growing on a bush. But that beautiful friendly toad is gone. Maybe he decided to hike down Hickory Hill instead of hiking up Hickory Hill with us. I wonder what kind of berries those are. I never eat berries unless I know what kind they are, because some berries are delicious, but some berries are not good for your body. Soon we stop for a drink. All of a sudden, I know someone is looking at me. I slowly turn to see a deer with wide antlers. He leaps away so fast that no one sees him but me. The more we walk, the more I notice the trees are not so tall. The ground is rockier. Now I can see bits of blue sky and even an airplane flying across the sky. Oh, they're coming up out of the woods. Suddenly, the ground below my feet isn't the woodland floor. It is a big, flat rock. We're at the summit, my father tells me, the top of Hickory Hill. We did it, I say. Look, as she says, we did it. They climb all the way to the top. We all sit down on the sunny, warm rock, and guess who jumps up to be with us? The friendly, fat toad. He did go up Hickory Hill with the family. He did. And that's the end. They made it to the top of Hickory Hill. I'm so glad. What an amazing hike they took. They went from the bottom of the hill. Let's find the bottom of the hill. They went from the bottom of the hill all the way up through the woods and all the beautiful things they saw until they got to the top, called the summit. The top of the hill is called the summit. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope that you and your family can find some place to take a nice walk, to look for leaves in all the beautiful colors of fall, and look for the nuts that are on the trees in the fall that are going to fall down into the ground to make new trees. Have a great weekend.